Hey y'all, it's your girl Stephanie Lynn. I'm back with another video. I have been gone for so long. A lot has been going on. New career again. But I'll tell y'all about that later. I have started this video because I really wanted to dedicate an entire video to Lancôme. I have 4 boxes from them total. So the first box, if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, follow beauty _ is _ epic. I talked about these a couple months ago. So this was my first box from Lancôme. I got the all over concealer. So they gave me one for correcting, for brightening, and for contour. So that's why I have 3 shades. I'm going to start using those because I already drew on my brows, but I have to clean them up. But I'm going to show you, I'm going to go through everything that I got first. And then we're going to get to this look. Because I got to pull some stuff out from these boxes. So, first of all, Lancôme does it right. So, their box that they give is so freaking cute. It's a statement piece. Y'all know I love the color black. If you don't, now you know. So it's black, it's a matte box, and of course it's all kind of destroyed on the inside because I unwrapped it, but they always have it wrapped up and then they put a bubble thing. This one has it still, a little bubble piece below to protect it, and then just when you open it up, it just looks nice and pretty. Pretty. So this first box, I'm missing 2 items because I gave them to my mom. They're in the other box, so I'll show you it. Actually, no, they're in this box. They're missing from the second box. So, I got the mascara primer, which I'm sure everybody knows about. Really good. This Seals Booster. The Idol Lash, the liner. Idol Mascara. And then this is a new product. It's called Clarifique. It is a refining brightening pro solution. Cover that for you guys. Okay. So it has 10% PHA niacinamide, French beach bud extract. Don't know what that does, but I can find out. And then it came with 1 box is missing because I've been using it already. Sorry, y'all. It came with 2 juicy tubes. So, I like these a lot. I tried to save them so I didn't, use it all up before I actually got a chance to do this video. But the one that I got was Spring Fling and then Miracle. Like I said, they sent me 2 of them. So, my mom liked them too. So, I gave her, they sent me 2 of the same color. So, I gave her the other set. So, they're not going to be in the other box, but they were in there. So that was my second box from them. And then I think I'm going to use, I'm definitely going to use, so some of the stuff I have already. So this, I'm going to take out and use this, and then I'll use this one. So yeah, like I said, I already have the liner, so I'm going to use mine that I already have open and save the other one. So then let's get to the second box. Well, the third box actually. The second one I have with me. And so this one was the Get to Glowing with Lancôme box. So this one was inspired and put together personally by the makeup artist Shika. Sheeks, I think is her name on the Instagram, but I feel like she's my friend. So, everybody I feel like is my friend online. So, but she put this stuff together and she actually included, which is really innovative about artists. I'm a makeup artist myself, so I'm always trying to come up with different things. And, when you're in a bind, sometimes you got to use what you got to use. So, she included the liner as well, but it's in brown. And her pro tip on here was she likes to use a liner on the brows. It's a great liner, but works wonders as a brow pen. I can draw really fine lines into the brows that look like hairs. It's water resistant, so it lasts all day and night. So that's a good tip from a pro artist to use your stuff for different things. So this box is a little thick. So we got some good stuff in here too, and I'll go through everything. So I got the priming serum, which I didn't try. I've been waiting to like do this video to try it. So I'm going to put that out. The Idol mascara again, which you never can have too many mascaras if you didn't know. They say like six months they expire, but I'll be throwing mine out at like 3. Like, I gotta protect these eyes. Another booster. And then I got 2 minis of the UV Expert, the SPF 50 sunscreen. I'm gonna use that one too because we all need sunscreen. And La Vie Belle, the original. This is a 0.5 ounce. It's rechargeable and refillable, which is really cool. I like this fragrance too, so I'm excited about that. The Hypnose palette. This one is French Nude. So we're definitely going to be using that today. I'm going to put that aside. And then Genifique. So this one is a Youth Activating Concentrate. So I'm going to use that one too because I've used it a couple times. I took it to Chicago with me on vacation, so I had to play with it. You know I had to play with it. So I'm going to put this box aside and I'm going to show you my last box. So last but not least, the biggie. So first of all, this box is huge. It's got Lancôme on there. And, you know, I'll try to record it while I was opening it because the other boxes are pretty easy. This one's got a little, it's real secure. Real secure. And then when you open it up, fragrance. And then it slides out the sleeve. So I'm going to put this down because I'm known for dropping stuff. So give me a second. I'm going to start with the pamphlet. So the main feature is the Idol Now. Of course, our girl Zendaya is the brand ambassador. This fragrance is new. Rose, orchid, and vanilla. I'll read all the like notes on the back of it too. So it has like that with packaging. The advertisement is beautiful. On the back of it, it has each fragrance. So it has the Now, which is considered luminous. I'll read the notes when I pull out the actual fragrance. The Classic is the Clean, and Aura is Sunny. So then I'll show you that. Super cute. And let me press these in here because you know your girl is clumsy. So I got the entire set, which is really dope. Thank you so much, Lancôme. Like, I was not expecting this at all, but we got the full size of the new one and then the smaller sizes of the original and the Aura. So I'm going to read about them. I'll take the bottles out. We'll save the best for last. So I'm going to go in order with like my favorite. So this one is the Classic. I love the packaging. I think it's super cute, super sleek. It's easy to just like, I mean, you never know. You might have to slide in your pocket real quick. You might be doing your makeup in a small space. Slide your fragrance in your back pocket for a second until you put it on. You never know. But it's just really sleek, so it's nice to carry too in your purse. If you like to carry fragrance around. I like to carry fragrance around. Most of the time I'll get like the mini sprays, but you know, this is like perfect because I don't have to buy a mini spray. This is probably, well, this costs a little bit more, but when you know, more bang for your buck, the bigger bottle, but it's easy to travel with. So this one is clean. It's rose, jasmine, citrus, and white musk. And then my second favorite is the Aura. And so it's got like that frosted line across the middle. Super, super cute. Like they really did their thing with this like sleek packaging, but super cute. I just love this little attention to detail just to give it a little something. One thing I don't like is when fragrances, they make different versions and all the bottles are so similar. It's hard to just like figure out like which one is which one. And even in like the packaging, like the boxes they sell, I need it to be starkly different because working at a department store, I'm not in fragrance. I'm in makeup. So for me, I don't always play with the fragrance. I wear fragrances, but I wear what I wear, and I know the packaging for that. But then if I walk over and all the packaging looks the same, then I'm like, I don't know which one to get. So I like that even just like the design of these are very different. And this one has more of like that ombre effect. It's more of like that orangey at the bottom. This is my new favorite now. I feel like it's, the name is kind of appropriate because I feel like it's giving like the new times. Like, you know, that classic is giving old school. She's been around. She's here to stay. But she had to bring the girls with her. She's like Aura. If you feeling a little bright, sunny summertime, now is giving luminous, it says. So it's rose concentrate, white orchid. I cannot talk. White orchard. So this one is luminous. It's giving now. That's why the name is now. So it is rose concentrate, white orchid, and vanilla. Now to me, oh, I didn't tell you the other one. I'll go back to that one. To me, this one smells like cotton candy. Like, I'm gonna spray it on now. Like, cause this is what I'm wearing for today anyways. And so this one, oops, let's just go back. So Aura, I forgot to read from you, so I'm gonna run back before I go to the last one. This one is described as sunny. Centifolia, I don't know what that is, but it smells good. Rich jasmine, bergamot, and salted vanilla. You can definitely smell that salted vanilla. I'm a vanilla girl, so this is why this one is my second favorite of the bunch. And then let's get to the big baby. So this one has like that nice ombre bottle, as you can see. It fades into like that orange, very, very pretty. Still very sleek, which I love. This one is described as luminous. So it's rose concentrate, white orchid, and vanilla. This one on me, it just smells like cotton candy. It's just so sweet. I love sweet scents. I love sweet scents, and then I love like a musky sweet. Like, that's just, and all of those smell so good on me. Like, every time I wear something in that family, people are like, what do you have on? What do you have on? So I kind of stick to that family. It's what I like. It's what I think smells the best on me. And just from compliments, that's what other people think smells the best on me. So this box, perfect. Like, and I'm a fragrance girly, so I have to find some stuff to go with it. It's kind of, it actually honestly works with a couple body lotions that I have. Because, like I said, most of the stuff I wear is in similar families and they all go together. But I just smell like sweet and cotton candy, and whew, it's just whoever put this mix together, you did your big one. So let's get to this makeup look. Okay, we're going to slide into the makeup look, but I'm going to put on my fingers now because why not? You know, you want to smell good while you're doing it. Spray a little bit here. What was that Marilyn Monroe said, or somebody, I could be wrong, I think it was Coco Chanel. I'll be over here making up stuff. But they said spray where you would like to be kissed. So everywhere that just, you know, do all of that. I just spray all over. I don't know if that tells y'all something. So we're going to get to this makeup look, and I'm going to tell you guys about what's been happening in my life. So we're going to start with, I did put on a little toner upstairs. It's like I literally got out the shower, got dressed, and been walking around without skincare for a while. So it feels weird if I don't put anything. So I did put some toner on already. And then I'm going to put Genifique on. First of all, I love, one thing about Lancôme is like their packaging gives me life. It's always so sleek and just, it's perfect for the aesthetic. And I feel like the products are really good too. That's the biggest thing, is like make something that's really cute for my vanity, but also works, because I don't want it to just be cute and that's it. That's all I got, is a cute little package of something I don't use. So I like this because it doesn't leave a sticky residue. I know sometimes some serums people might do a little stickiness, a little weirdness, so This just like soaks into the skin really good. It's like a little tacky, but it's not like sticky, which I like. And then I'm going to follow up with the sunscreen. This one, UV Expert Aqua Gel Defense 50 sunscreen. I've never tried this one before. So let's see, because you know how sunscreen is with black girls. Like, it's hit or miss. Sometimes you put that sunscreen on and you got a big old white cast. And nobody got time for that either. I like how this feels though. Like, it doesn't feel heavy. It just feels like a nice moisturizer. And I did put the 2 fingers length. So don't come for me. Let me look at, I don't have my eyes on, so let me pull up this mirror. Okay, it rubs in, it blends in beautifully. No white cast. That makes me happy, so I can recommend this one. I can add this to my list of brown girl friendly sunscreens, so that's always good. And then I'm going to go in with this priming serum. So it's a 24-hour hydrating solid smoothing primer. Now, I'm oily, but I'm not afraid of a little hydration. Let's see, it has 1% hyaluronic acid, instant canvas for your foundation and skin. Your skin appears refined, smoother, moisturized, extensive wear foundation, and keeps it fresh looking. Improves the look and feel of skin after 2 weeks. Okay, so this is a little skincare slash primer. I like that. I like products that do a little bit of both. So first, here we go again with the packaging. The packaging is beautiful. Like, this is stunning. This is something that I would want to set on my vanity. And pops open. It has a mirror in there, which is amazing, especially for traveling. Throw this in your bag and you already have, and it's a pretty big mirror too. Like, it's pretty big in size. So that's like perfect. Like, you can do your whole face with that, because I can see my whole face. It comes with a little spatula, so we can scoop our product out and be sanitary. And this is good too if you're using it for clients. It has this protective little shield here. So it must be kind of like a wet consistency. Oop! Look at me over here breaking stuff. Well, it's good to know that you can pop it out and replace it so you can save the environment. I probably just pressed it a little too hard. I'm a little aggressive sometimes. Okay, so then I'm going to pull this seal off from the product. So this is what it looks like. It looks like a balm, which I like a good balmy primer. So then let's scoop a little bit out. Like, I don't have my glasses on, so I'm blindly like doing this. I didn't scoop probably a little bit too much, so we're gonna slide a little bit back in there. It's very soft. It's not, I thought it was like a balmy feel, but just from like scooping it, it's definitely more like creamy. So I'm gonna put some here on the back of my hand. Yeah, it's definitely like feels like a moisturizer. And then we're gonna pop the spatula back on here. Close that up. Yeah, it's definitely, it feels very silky though, so we'll see what it does. Get all of it because we can't be wasting product. Okay. Let me put my glasses on. But it almost feels like a cream to powderish, because I feel like the finish is somewhat powdery. But that looks good too. So let's go in. Let's start with the brows. So I've already drawn on my brows, but I'm going to use, we'll use the suede. This is number 470. This is very close to my skin tone. So I'm going to use that one for my brows. So I'm going to tell you guys about what's going on with me. So you guys know I used to work at Sephora earlier this year, and then I left that position to go back to working at MAC. Honestly, long story short, I found out it's not necessarily for me. Things have changed. I won't say like MAC is not for me, but the MAC inside of a department store, at least the one that I was at, is not for me. It's very different. When I worked at that counter before, we were owned by MAC, so all the things that we followed and stuff were MAC stuff. Like MAC stuff, our dress code was completely different from the rest of them. We didn't have to worry about like anybody else but MAC. And I knew it was like a little bit different because it was bought out and, we'd have to participate in other things, but I didn't know the capacity to what other things are. Like, I knew we had to like pre-sale and all that stuff, but I'm like, it's a pre-sale every week, baby. Like, as soon as you finish one pre-sale, the next one starts. And it's constant pre-sale at other brands. And it becomes hard to like sell that stuff because one, everybody there has their clientele. I kind of did a rant about some of the stuff. I'm going to use this as like a primer. Some of the stuff on my Instagram stories, like the other day. I don't know when I'm posting this, but as I'm recording it, it was yesterday. So we'll see how quickly I get it up. I'm over here about to drop everything. So, it's like, it's at a different capacity because every time I turn around, and the store I work at is very, very old school. Like, they still have gift and for every single brand pretty much. And so I will come into work and not only have to worry about my own counter, but have to worry about making a goal for somebody else's counter. And of course you're new there, so you don't have clientele. Like, I have people that my clientele comes to get their makeup done and then they're out of there. Like, they're not sticking around to, if I can need to put my glasses on. So they're not like sticking around and buying from a ton of other brands. They're coming in, they're getting their MAC stuff, they're getting their makeup done. And the only reason, they like MAC products, but I feel like the only reason they're even buying this stuff is because they're getting their makeup done. If they had the option to, just pay a fee, like pay the $50 or however much they think it is to get their makeup done, they would just do that. Like, they come in and they buy some stuff, but ideally I feel like they restock on a couple things. But if they had the option to just come in and pay to get their makeup done like they do at Sephora, they would do that. So I'm going to use this palette. This one is the French Nude. I'm going to show you that real quick before I start going and we never ever see it again. So there's that. They do give you a little guide of what each product is for. It's hard to see on here because it is a mirror, but I'll read it to you. It's base, upper lid, touch of light, highlighter, and liner. It did have the tulip brushes, but I took them out. I'm not going to use those. I haven't used those little brush things in so long, I don't even know how to use them anymore. Like, I feel like they would just stress me out. So, we're not going to do that. But, like I was saying, my clients are most of them are just coming to get their makeup done. That's it. Like, some of them be like, girl, do you do makeup outside of here? Because I just want to get my makeup done and go home. Like, I don't want to come buy stuff especially when you have those consistent people that are going places all the time. They're like, I don't have nothing else to buy. I don't even know how to do my makeup. So, that part. So I'm going to just do it the way I want to do it. I'm not going to follow these. It blends really nicely though. These are very soft. And it doesn't have like a ton of fallout, so it's packed pretty nice. But anyways, yeah, you get the clientele that are they're not trying to do all that. So I feel like the whole pre-sale and gift is very old school. And even though a lot of the brands do have that clientele, I don't think that they're really reaching the younger clientele. So, like, you don't want your clientele to, like, age out. So, when people I'm using the darkest one now. get a certain age, they retire, and their budget is not the same as it used to be. Like when you saw them when they were like in their 30s and 40s, and times are a little different now, but they had a lot more money, so they were able to come in there and buy more luxury products. And you do have those clients that did well off, and they're gonna have money for the rest of their lives. But this is really pretty. But you know, not everybody's like that. When people retire, depending on your situation, you're on a fixed budget. So the last thing you want people to do is keep calling you all the time, bugging you to do a sale. Because that's what I felt like. Honestly, like, to be honest, and I told the store manager this, so I don't feel, this is gorgeous. This is the middle shade. So I don't feel like I'm like hiding anything. But I felt like it was too much for me, and I'm used to like a different style of like the working in retail or makeup. And I felt like it was just too much. It's constant. It doesn't fit my personality or my style to call people all the time or walk around the store and feel like I'm begging people to come down and try something and buy something with me. So I feel like I'm a hustler and I'm a go-getter, but I also, that's just not my personality to do that. And I didn't mind doing it like a little, but I feel like some days my whole day is walking around, and if I don't walk around and like beg people or try to get, well, I feel like a beggar. But if I'm not walking around like trying to get people to come down there, this is so pretty. I'm gonna just leave this as is. Like, that's just with the 3 colors. This is pretty enough. And you know, I just don't want to beg people, so I decided to look for something else and step away from that job, because it's not for me. It's not as busy as it used to be, so some days I'm extremely bored. I'll be there for 8 hours and I might only help 3 to 5 people. So I did something that I've actually been wanting to do for a long time, is get into an office position. So I'm accepting it. Why I accepted a position as an administrative assistant. And one, it'll be nice to probably like the first time in my life to have weekends off. You know we gotta be quiet during the liner. But, you know, I'll have weekends off. I'll be able to attend stuff. I'll be able to, like, you know, most stuff happens on the weekends. And I also am going to get back into freelancing. So my Saturdays, I'll probably do makeup. Not every Saturday, but probably a couple Saturdays a month. I'll just probably have to do some research and see, like, days where stuff is going on. And, you know, take appointments then. And then maybe like 2 weeks a month, take appointments. And then one Saturday a month. I can't even focus because I'm doing this damn liner. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. So maybe like one day a month do collaborations with other creatives, some photo shoots, just to get some stuff out there. So I'm going to go in with the Lancôme Tint Idol Ultra Raw Foundation. This is the one I've had before. This is the old one. I know they reformulated it, but I don't see nothing wrong with this one. So I still like it. I still have it. I like the new one too, but this one's still great. So we're going to use it. So, yeah, decided to get into that and decided, I don't know, it was best for my career to have some structure and be able to do what I love on the weekends. I've already talked about before where I really like love editorial, and you know, I want to work with brands, and I want to get back into the gym. I definitely like did get back into the gym, but not consistently, because I feel like sometimes, and this could be an excuse, but it's just like I need structure. I need to be able to like have the same shift every day. Working in retail throws you off because, you know, some days you come in and you open, and then some days I'll go in there at work at 9:45 and I'm scheduled until 8:15. So it's like, who wants to go to the gym after literally being at work the entire day? like the entire day. So I just need some structure. I need to be able to like go to work at the same time every day, so then I can get my body, because y'all know I have trouble sleeping. But you know, if I can get my body used to a schedule and I'm not like wired up at 9 o'clock because I've been at work all day, and then I'm like hungry because I've also been at work for 10 hours. So, you know, just having a set schedule so I can be like, okay, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to use the 470, the one I use for my eyebrows. And then I'm going to use the other one too. So, but you know, like having structure and being able to do things, plan things that I don't have to worry about. Let me make sure I can get off work. This one's 4:15. I can just be like, yeah, you want me to come something on a Saturday? Bet. I know most of my friends are, a lot of my friends are like teachers, or they just work regular 9-to-5 jobs. So they're like, oh, you want to do something this weekend? And I'm like, I don't know. I got to see. One, I'm probably dog tired because I've been doing makeup all day. Or a lot of them are scattered. Like, we don't live in the same city anymore from college. So we scattered all over the place. All over the freaking place. And it's not easy for me to just be like, yeah, I can come. I always have to like request off work and make sure I can get it. Hopefully they told me in enough time so where I can request off. But now that I'm off weekends, it makes it so much easier, and I can plan other things around it. So I'm excited for like this new chapter, and to be able to even just get more consistent with my YouTube videos. Like, I feel like if I'm not working or doing makeup or collaborating on a Saturday, that gives me a chance to record. Even Sundays can be like my record/chill day. And I don't have to worry about any of the extra stuff. This is beautiful. I'm loving how this primer looks too. And so I'm going to go in with the darkest one. This one is 500. I should have gotten it darker, but it actually still works for like a subtle contour. So we gonna do it. And you know what? It might not even work because your girl was out of town and got a tan. So we gonna see. If not, oh well. Nope. My tan kind of messed it up. Okay, well, we just gonna make it work. I'm gonna just have to use something else. But, this is really pretty though. I don't own any Lancôme blush or highlight. I'm gonna use that one eyeshadow that I used on here. I think I'm gonna use that for a little bit of a highlight. But I'm gonna pop off camera real quick because this is all about Lancôme, and I'm gonna put on some blush and contour. Okay. I can never do that right. Need to practice. Anyways, so I have some blush on. I did a little bronzer, and then we're gonna do some highlight from that eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use like an eyeshadow brush or concealer brush, just because it's very, very light, so I still want it to be subtle, but I just want a little something. So we're gonna swipe. So this is the same color that I used as the eyeshadow. And just like a little and a light, oh, maybe a lot, maybe I don't know. I just overdo it. I can't control it. This is just who I am. go. And we're gonna put it on the nose because I'm not. Y'all always want to shade like 2016, but 2016 was like lit. Y'all always be like the makeup in 2016. Girl, 2016 birthed a lot of us, so don't be coming at us crazy. Anyways, but I'm excited to start my new journey. Have some structure. I'm gonna put a little powder on. You know, have some structure and be able to like do stuff like a normal person. So I'm excited about that. Even my little like rant on like people, like businesses refusing to go with the times, in the long run it's gonna bite you in the ass, because I've seen brands where they didn't want to like join on with like influencers and like listen to us. And I'm gonna actually use I have a mini of the Tint Idol. I don't want to open up a new one because I have like 3 or 4 mascaras open already, and I hate opening them because, like I said, after like 3 months I'm tossing them bad boys out. So I'm gonna use just a little one, because this one, if I have to toss it out sooner, it's not that bad than like a big one. So that's the brush. It's got this little like scoop. But yeah, like it'll like bite people in the ass, and I think brands are so stuck in like their ways that they don't always want to change. But you know, that's not going to help in the long run. Like I said, the kids are the future. Like I'm in the middle, like, well, I guess the early, not even the middle, because I'm only 34, but I'm not a kid, but I have a little bit more money so I can buy stuff. But I also like, if people aren't marketing towards me, how am I going to know about it? Or if people aren't with the people, like, oh, I can't even talk. But all of us like kind of watch influencers or YouTubers or just others, or just hear from our friends. And if our friends and people ain't giving us recommendations on something, most of the time we're not going to try it unless you're like that person. Like I'm one of those people that, of course, I'm really into beauty. I'm a makeup artist. I try to find products that are like the best because I want me to have the best and my clients to have the best. So like for me, I'm definitely going to try to find new stuff and research stuff. My lashes look good, but if you know, the average consumer, if they're not that interested, they just want their makeup to look good and they're going to go after what's popular. But if you're not, you know, willing to connect with people and change some things, it's not going to get any better. And that's why like a lot of department stores are not, you know, they're not what they used to be. People are not beating down the doors to go into a department store. People are beating down the doors to go in like a Sephora and Ulta. That's why a lot of brands are trying to get into there, because that's where the clients are. That's where people go in there for discovery. If I'm like, I work at a department store, so I don't get a lot of those new brands in there. This is really pretty. Like, this is cute every day. I'm about to go take my grandmother to T-Mobile, so I want to look like a bad bitch, but like not that bad of a bitch. Like, we're going to do some work. So, and sometimes, you know what, I got a little something, something, because you might need to flirt with a little bit of the guys or something like that. I might need to smile, put on a little smile for him, because I need to get what we need to get, and that's it. So I'm going to follow up with the Juicy Tubes. This is Spring Fling. I did throw on a little liner, just a touch, and a little lip, because I don't have Lancôme lips other than this, but I wanted a little more something than just gloss. So that's so pretty. Like, it just has like the gloss is glossing, Now, I would say about this gloss is, hey, once you put it on, it's on for a few hours. Like, it's not one of those glosses that's just gonna fade away. Like, she be on. Sometimes it be on so long that I have to take it off. Like, why the rest of my lip faded, but this is still on. But, so she's a good gloss. Pay for whatever she's worth. But this is a completed look. Using my Lancôme boxes. Thanks again, Lancôme. So I'm gonna finish up my story time because I was supposed to be at my grandma's house like 10 minutes ago. And I'm nowhere near there because I'm still here. So let's get into the last bit of it. My big thing is brands stay with the times. Like, department stores, upgrade a little bit. Like, you can't get clients with the same stuff you were doing for the past 20, 30 years. I don't even know how long they've been doing gifts, but I know they've been doing it a long time. And like, you get, you know, your staples. I'm not saying get rid of the gifts, but I'm saying like do them differently and just try to bring more buzz to the company by looking at what's happening now, because people are going to run to Sephora because Sephora got the same place. Like I said on my video, I don't give a damn about these gifts. Like, for me, like, it's nice if I go into the store and they happen to be giving out gifts while I'm shopping. It might make me add something on, but if I don't plan on spending the money or buying your particular brand, it's not going to make me buy from you just because you have a gift going on. So I think that brands really got to just figure it out. But who am I? I'm a nobody. I'm not that important. They don't care what I think. I'm just somebody who's worked in the field for a long time and has also worked at a counter, at a store, at a Sephora. I mean, I don't count me working at Ulta because it was only like 2 or 3 days. But, you know, I've worked at all capacities of beauty, also working for myself, also working in a salon. I've literally worked in probably every realm of beauty except for like the big time. That's next. That's coming next. But except for like the big time stuff. So like, why wouldn't you listen to people that are buying or are selling? Because yes, you put out great products and people will buy it, but when they come into a Sephora, an Ulta, a MAC, they're going to ask the people that work there, what do you like about this? We're the people that are giving them the tips. Like, yeah, they get on there and get with influencers, but then they come in to get matched. They might watch an influencer on YouTube, but they have to come to me at the store for me to match them. Some people know how to match themselves really good, but a lot of people that I run into don't. So I saw something on this. Tell me about it. Give me more information about it. I saw it on TikTok. Like, listen to those people that are in the store that can say, hey, these clients are struggling with this. So maybe as a brand, you gotta like show them how to use it. That's why I always love. So I gotta get out of here, so I'm gonna wrap up this video really quick because I'm like super late. But my biggest thing is brands need to like get with the times and figure out, one, how to educate people how to use it. There's some other brands that I'll do a whole video about like this topic because I feel like I can talk about this for hours. But coming with the times, and you know, that's why people would want to work there too. Because even from just like an employee, if something is old school and I don't feel like if something is old school and I don't feel like I'm going to be able to sell in this manner, I'm not going to want to work there. I'm very like with the times. I try to keep current. I try to do all of that stuff. So for me, I can't be in a place where I feel like it's stagnant and kind of puts me somewhere back when I first started. Like, my mind is, for me, I'm constantly trying to elevate and move and, you know, get to the next thing. If you're not on that, I don't know if I could be a part of that. So that's why for me, at least in the beauty industry, like, I feel like I can't work anywhere where I don't feel any type of growth and progress and something that's going to make me a better artist, a better person, a better seller, a better whatever I need to be. So that was why I ended up stepping away. I'm excited for the new journey. I'm excited to be an administrative assistant, have a set schedule, have so much stuff going on. You'll see more of me on here now. Like I said, I am late as hell. So I'm gonna get out of here, but it was great being back. I'll have some more videos coming soon. I have some products that I gotta try out. Some of them I tried already. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see it on there. But I'm gonna do like my real breakdowns and my long videos on here. So I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe, like, share. Thanks for joining me. Bye.